Hello everyone, and welcome to our latest Mindsong video. We've got today Aileen and
Hello.
Alan
Hi there.
and Anne
Hello.
and myself, Jo. And we're very much hoping that you will join us singing in with these songs. So I'm going to start off with I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, which of course is the song that is played by that wonderful big fish in Regent Arcade that produces bubbles. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then, like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. And so now Alan is going to sing to us.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to kick off today with what's commonly known as the Cockney National Anthem. It was written during the Blitz and probably made famous by Flanagan and Allen. And it goes like this. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner, but I love London town. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me when walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town.
Thank you, that's great. And Aileen, what are you going to sing for us?
Well, I think I'll start off with Cockles and Mussels, which is an Irish song set in Dublin. And I know that Margaret, who's one of the Monkscroft volunteers, one of the carers in the home, this is her favourite. I know she's not actually working there at the moment, but we always do Cockles and Mussels because she loves it. So I'll try and sing it in tune. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before, and they wheeled their wheelbarrows through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Thank you. And on the subject of ghosts, I'm sitting here in Presbury, which is supposed to be one of the most haunted villages in England. And of course, all the children are getting excited about Halloween and ghosts. So, Anne, what have you got for us?
Well, I know it's the afternoon, but I was working in the garden this morning and a robin came and stopped just by me. So I was talking to the robin. And so although it's afternoon, I'm going to sing Oh, what a beautiful morning. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant eye, and a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, the cattle are standing like statues. Oh, the cattle are standing like statues. They don't give a thought as I see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Thank you. And it was indeed a beautiful morning, wasn't it? I wasn't able to get out in the garden, and I really wish I had been. So my next choice is When You're Smiling, and I love it because it's such a positive and encouraging song, and let's hope it does indeed bring a smile to people's faces. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain, so stop your sighing. Be happy again, for when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Okay, so now, Alan.
Okay, Joe, I'm going to sing a song which is made up from a poem written by Spike Milligan. I belong to a Mindsong group, actually, called Breathe In, Breathe Out, which is for people with respiratory problems. And it's a favorite with this group. They insist on singing it every week. And so I'm going to do it for you now.
Oh, lovely.
A baby sardine saw her first submarine. She was scared and watched through a peephole. Oh, come, 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 said the sardine's mum. It's only a tin full of people. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. Now it's the same verse. You can all join in. A baby sardine saw her first submarine. She was scared and watched through a peephole. Oh, come, 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 said the sardine's mum. It's only a tin full of people. There you go.
I didn't know that one. Well,
No, I don't know that one.
only a tin full of people. I like it. And so, Aileen, how do you follow that?
Well, I've no idea how I follow that, actually. Well, this is always a favourite when we sing in the care home at Monkscroft. It was written for My Fair Lady as a play, and it's Wouldn't It Be Lovely?
Mm.
All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolate for me to eat, lots of coal making lots of heat, warm face, warm hands, warm feet. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, sitting absolutely blooming still. I would never budge till spring crept over my windowsill, someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be, who takes good care of me. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely.
That was indeed lovely. Thank you.
I think that was Eliza Doolittle, wasn't it? It must
Yes,
have been
I think
Eliza
so.
sang
Yes,
that.
yes. And Anne?
Right, well, I'd like to sing Edelweiss.
Oh, lovely.
I know it's one we usually sing fairly early on when we meet, and often we sing it twice through because you do it so well. It's The Sound of Music, which I saw many, many years ago, but it's still a very special film, and all those children singing. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you. Oh, such a beautiful song. Now, I'm going to sing another happy song. If you're happy and you know it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. Nod. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are, we are. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are, we are. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout we are, we are.
Bravo.
Lowering the tone a bit, but quite fun. So, Alan?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to finish with what everybody, well, certainly me, thought was a traditional English sing-along number, but in fact it was written in 1924, composed and written by Americans in 1924. The song's been part of lots of musicals and stage shows and films since then, and more recently was recorded by Paul McCartney.
Oh,
And that song is Bye Bye Blackbird. And it
Oh.
goes something like this. Pack up all my cares and woe, here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird, where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love and understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they will hand me. Make my bed and light the lights. I'll be home late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye.
lovely. Pretty song. And Ailey?
Well, I'm going to do a sort of two that combine quite nicely. It's A Long Way to Tipperary and Pack Up Your Troubles. And as far as I remember, these are kind of wartime, end of the war songs when sort of troops were returning home. So they're quite jolly as well. Okay, so it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a lucifer to light your fag, smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Great.
Another
Thank
smiley
you.
one.
Yeah. And again, good idea. Keep smiling. Anne, do you have another one for us?
Yes, I do. And I suppose it follows on from Aileen about what's the use of worrying, because this is called Que Sera Sera, which is Spanish for what will be, will be. And many years ago, I spent quite a long time in Spain, so I got used to hearing this. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, what will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, what will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly, Que sera, sera, Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be.
Yes, and that's another good way of looking at the world. I think we definitely have to do that now. What will be, will be. So I'm going to sing another song from My Fair Lady, actually. And it's a song that I love to sing. I went to see My Fair Lady with my parents when I was just a little girl, and I was bowled over by it. And this is I Could Have Danced All Night. I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me. I could have danced, danced, danced all night. Okay, so Alan, I don't think you have another one for us, do you?
Well, no, I didn't know.
It's
No.
all right, don't worry. Aileen?
Yeah, well, I'll do my last one is If You Were the Only Girl in the World, which is again, it's a favourite on our regular sessions when we go to Monkscroft. So I thought I'd do this one.
Lovely.
If you were the only girl in the world, and I were the only boy, nothing else would matter in the world today. We would go on loving in the same old way. A garden of Eden just made for two, with nothing to mar our joy. I would say such wonderful things to you. There would be such wonderful things to do if you were the only girl in the world and I were the only boy.
Lovely, thank you. Right. Anne, do you want to do anything else?
I was just thinking, my sister lives alone, but she's always had a dog, and the dog is so important to her. And I
Yeah,
think they are to so many people now. I'm
absolutely.
going to see a friend a bit later this afternoon who's got a cockapoo,
Oh,
who,
yes.
although it's been to obedience classes, has obviously forgotten everything it knew, because it's a bit of a handful. So I'm going to sing How Much Is That Doggy in the
Oh,
Window?
brilliant.
How much is that? Ooh, I'm starting on the wrong note. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. I must take a trip to California and leave my poor sweetheart alone. If she has a dog, she won't be lonely, and the doggy will have a new home. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. I read in the paper there are robbers with flashlights that shine in the dark. If my love has a doggy to protect her, they'll scare him away with one bark. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. I don't want a bunny or a kitten. I don't want a parrot that talks. I don't want a bowl of little fishes. You can't take a goldfish for a walk. So how much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale.
Oof, oof.
What
Well
fun!
done.
On that note, I'd probably better go and take our doggies for a walk. So I think we'll say our goodbyes now, and I hope you enjoyed singing along with us, and we hope that you will join us for another video in a few weeks' time. Okay, bye-bye everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.